Oh, I found it.
Cool. So we are now live. I'm gonna make you.
Yes. Are we live on YouTube? We are live on YouTube. Sorry, that echo is super disturbing me. My apologies, YouTube. Okay, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and also non-binary aliens, whatever you describe yourself and identify as. Welcome. We welcome everyone. As long as you're here to be positive and learn about crypto, blockchain, NFTs, etc. Myself, Fadlan, aka Ninja T. It's been a minute since I jumped on NFT Fridays. For those that aren't aware, I'm one of the co-founders along with Michael Harden and Keish. We've got Maestro entering the room. It is currently 2 minutes past 8 p.m. 8:02 p.m. UK time. Oh, 1 second.
Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm a little bit late, guys.
Friday, the 22nd of July, 2022. No, it's cool. Don't worry. I've not even read the disclaimer out.
All right.
So I'm about to read a very, very, very exciting disclaimer. We love the disclaimer. Because that's when you know what we are and what we are not. So just give me a second. Canva be loading. 1 second. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so disclaimer: all blockchain sensei content is for education. We got George Brown in. No, wait 1 second. Let me just take a sip of my pacha drink. Okay, disclaimer. Oh, okay. You wanna jump in? Okay. Disclaimer. Okay, you want me to take my virtual background off?
Yeah, so I can be in.
Okay. Choose choose virtual background. None. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's go. Disclaimer: all our content is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Be considered investment advice or a financial recommendation to buy, sell any assets or place any trades. Please do your own analysis before doing any individual circumstances. If you owe, you do need to know about crypto.
Hey, bro, your internet is roggy.
Right? Make sure. Well,
I tell people.
Bro, your guys are rocking, bro. The internet is lacking.
Maestro co-host. The internet has been a bit weird. Make Maestro co-host.
Okay, one sec.
So that way, if it cuts out, it's calm. I'm late for a meeting.
Jared is now the host.
Oh, Jared's host. Oh, Jared, this is your guest for today. Would you mind giving us back host?
Yeah,
our own show.
Our own show.
That's amazing. That's probably one of the best starts to the show we've had so far.
Let's finish off with this exciting disclaimer.
No, make Maestro co-host.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Maestro more make co-host. Yes, and we'll make Jared co-host as well.
So share a screen.
There we go. Right, boys. That's it. Let's carry on. Always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor or independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our content or anybody's content, right? OnlyFans, Pornhub, etc. Whatever content that you consume, make sure that you consult that with a financial advisor.
And I'm not a financial advisor.
I'm not.
A financial advisor. Jared, are you a financial advisor?
Are you a financial advisor?
No.
I'm not.
Do we have any financial advisors on the call? Because sometimes we actually do, but this time I think we don't. So no financial advisors. So you can't sue us if you decide to get involved in any investments and they go up and make you loads of money and you don't take any profit, and then they go down and then you come back and go, I didn't make any money from somebody.
Exactly. All investments come with what?
A risk.
Yeah, there's no guaranteed returns, okay? Please always do your own
research.
We are not
financial advisors. We've covered that already. We don't have them pieces of paper. We got this piece of paper though, but it's not the right one.
Yeah. I got this piece of paper.
It's definitely not the right one.
I got a Tesco receipt, right?
You got all the wrong things. You got English currency and freaking Tesco.
Ninja, where is your head today, bro?
Sorry?
Where is your head today?
Where's my head? What?
It's right there.
Now, anyway, however, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, please contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor.
Included specialist crypto advisors.
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
That's my bit done. I'm going to hand this show over to these amazing gentlemen. I'll try and tune in whilst I'm walking. Those of you on YouTube, big shout. Watch and share the love.
Okay. So,
shit. Don't play games with me, bro.
hello. Is everyone able to hear me?
Board Ape Yacht Club and Mutant Ape Yacht Club holder, NFT educator, paul.com. Change 50 pound.
Maestro, I'm just gonna everything good. I just want to quickly introduce our special guest. Oh, okay, cool. All right, it's lit. Jared, how you doing, sir?
Doing excellent today. How are you?
I'm good. I'm at my, I would say, prime, not peak, because there's never a peak. We always keep rising. As a company, everything's at its prime as well. So have no complaints whatsoever. What about you, sir? Tell me what's happening in the world of Jared. And for those that aren't familiar with the great work that you do, please introduce yourself.
Absolutely. So my name is Jared T. Ross. I'm a metaverse business consultant, which means I help people build, navigate, and profit in the metaverse concept of NFTs, cryptocurrency, and the whole blockchain. I dropped out of college last year, and since then I've been full-time in the NFT space with great success.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about you personally. Like, where did you grow up? What were you studying? And if you can share which university you was at, I'd like to dig a little deep.
Sure. So I'm actually from many places. Born in Arizona, grew up in Washington State, went to high school in Pennsylvania. Then from there, came all the way to San Francisco to attend the University of San Francisco. And there I studied entrepreneurship and innovation. I absolutely loved my time at that university. I really do. I feel like an alumni, even though I dropped out a semester before graduating.
Whoa, hold up. You dropped out one semester before graduating.
Yes. One semester left before I graduated with honors. But ultimately, I saw the opportunity that the blockchain and NFT world was, and I realized I had to jump in there as soon as possible. And it's a good thing I did.
Okay, that's amazing. So you've been in crypto since what, 2020?
I've been in, the first time I really got into cryptocurrency was in my high school years and around the end of 2017, where all that hype was going on. And then at the beginning of 2018, we saw that crash and I took a big L. I didn't give up entirely on cryptocurrency, but at the time, I definitely lost a lot of interest that I kind of just kept in my back pocket, kept learning about it here and there. But for the most part, I sold for a loss and just kept a couple little scraps of what crypto I did have left. And over the years, I started learning more and more about cryptocurrency. And by 2020, I had full conviction and realized the true power of cryptocurrency. And so in 2021, then we started talking about NFTs. That's when I caught wind of NFTs. And I was like, okay, this seems like in the same world of cryptocurrency, but a little more fun. And so I dove into that space. So technically been in since 2017, but haven't been in seriously since the end or until the end of 2020, beginning of 2021.
Absolutely, absolutely. That is a very good introduction. Now, before diving deeper into your journey, please allow me to just read some very, very quick updates from Storm. He's the head of NFTs at Blockchain Sensei. Have you been made aware or introduced to Storm?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. Okay, cool. No worries. 1 second. Storm updates. Yeah, unfortunately, she couldn't make today's NFT Fridays episode, but she has kindly created an astounding, I have no doubt, even though I've not even looked at it yet. So I will be reading this for the first time for the record. Presentation on some updates in the NFT world. So let's just, come on, in my outbox. Don't do this now. 1 second. Let me just connect to the Wi-Fi.
I just want to say, Jared, really nice to meet you. I'm Maestro. I'm here every Friday, and you look like a really interested guy and very knowledgeable. So welcome, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, this is me.
Oh, good to meet you.
Available, come on, man. Don't do this. Not in the middle of the hour. Don't connection fail me. Okay, cool. We got the update. The update's through. We're inside. Getting the update. That's not even a link. Can't hear. I can't hear. Yo, can you? Oh my God. No. Are we disconnecting?
I hear you. Your connection is a little slow though.
No. Yo. Can you guys hear?
Yeah, bro. You're rocking a little bit, but we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm literally just trying to load Storm's
PowerPoint
slides. Yeah. Whilst, do you have the link, Maestro? I'm just
no,
I had it.
I
swear,
don't.
I swear, like every she does like this this like super dope Canva. Friday the 22nd. Here we are. No, I got it. Trust me, it's gonna be worth waiting for. Wait, awesome. I got the link. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Storm came with the update. Don't worry. I got you. Sometimes things take patience. Okay, send. All right, let's go in the email. Should be the right link. I got way too many tabs. Need to chill with the tabs. Okay, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. We almost there. There's an event happening in the office right now, which is why the internet's real slow. I'm sorry, because it's raining outside. My tethering's slow as well. Okay, we almost here. Okay, I'm ready to present, all because of Storm. I have never seen this presentation before. Let's get in it. Okay, let's go. Actually, should I be recording? No, because we're live on YouTube. I'll record anyway. Let me record. Amazing, recording in progress. Okay. 8:15 p.m. UK time, 22nd of July, 2022. 100% credits to Storm. I've never seen this slideshow before, but I have no doubt that it's spectacular. Welcome to NFT Fridays, weekly NFT show with Blockchain Sensei, hosted by Maestro and Storm, with today's special guest, Jared, who's gonna dig deep we're going to dig deeper into a bit about himself and his teachings. So Playboy enters the sandbox. Well, another huge brand entering the space. The official sandbox tweeted on July the 11th, announcing they will be teaming up with Playboy to start creating a Playboy social game. Hopefully no crazy be happening there inside the sandbox with NFT collectibles and special experiences. Please, can we make this kid friendly, please? Find out more on their Twitter, Playboy NFTs. This new Playboy mansion of Web3 will hold exclusive events. Hopefully not anything crazy. The holders of the Playboy NFT. Any bunny home. It's kind of wild. I can't lie. It's looking kind of kid friendly, but it's Playboy. This is the world we live in. Hey, I'm just saying the news, man. I'm not saying my opinion. We're we're teaming up with none other than Playboy. Still, I think this is fantastic for the NFT space. Obviously, it shows growth, and I guess these things are part of it. So, Meta make a scene on July the 14th. Meta tweeted the following exciting announcement: Make a scene, our latest research tool. Mark Zuckerberg. Make a scene is an exploratory concept that gives creative control to anyone, artists and non-artists alike, excuse me, to use both text and sketches to guide AI, artificial intelligence image generation. But the tool is not just for artists. Meta AI employees use a maker scene to generate art with their children. If they want to draw something, I just said, what if? It just shows the limitless of what they could dream up. Andy Boyotsis, sorry if I said that wrong, PM at Meta, Make a Scene will essentially allow you to draw a flat 2D image of a tree and turn this into a 3D sculpture with color and much more. Example over here. Mind you, for those that don't know about the 100 billion, some homework, find out about the $100 billion AI fund. Or just watch the latest of the game because we talk about it. So, Nike and Artifact dropping their first AR hoodie. Artifact tweeted on July 15th an announcement that they are launching their first hoodie and only clone of Artifacts and Nike Dunks Genesis crypto kick holders will be able to claim this hoodie until July the 29th. They will also be receiving a physical hoodie too. Must be nice if you're one of these guys that can claim. Make sure you claim. 300 plus NFTs stolen in 400,000 in ETH in a pre-mint hack. Yet again, the hacker strike. Don't click on links, guy. Maestro, you're a security guy. Jared, you know what?
Don't click on link. And please, when you're using your MetaMask on your phone, if you're able to just use it on your phone, use it on your phone. Don't use it on your phone and on your laptop or computer because you will create bugs for these hackers to get into your wallet. While you're sleeping, they're clearing your wallet. So please, guys, don't click any links. Don't go on any weird links in the Discord from these people. Go on the official links if they have one. If they don't, come to us. We will research with you before you get rocked, please. Because look, these hackers are making thousands and thousands of dollars every day on just hacking. So you got to be careful, guys.
Yes, sir. DM as a blockchain sensei for any consultations. We'll sort you out. We'll pattern it. Let's go. Time to leverage NFTs for future magazine subscriptions. Oh, this is interesting. Peace from Timberland, the Beat Club collection. The Beat Club collection is sold out and the holder contest is closed. Time is considering using an NFT strategy for all upcoming subscriptions to its notorious magazine. Time Magazine, after making many forays into non-fungibles through its community effort timepieces, all subscriptions will be transferred into timepieces NFTs as part of the distribution structure shift, and users will then have confirmed subscription rights and the ability to own their data. Data is the new oil. The latter is related to Keith Gross, the company's president, who has expressed concern that consumers are becoming a little more than product renters who are employed to gather data. The holders of timepiece NFT drops, which have an average asset worth of $1,000, already have access to magazine subscription rights and exclusive invitations to certain events. Comparatively, the cost of digital magazine membership, which started in May, is only $24 for individuals who use cryptocurrency. Well, that's a fucking 25x, so they have some bloody value, right? For the time being, neither Gross nor the corporation as a whole have assigned a pricing structure to the novel idea. But given that Gross has attempted to justify the $1,000 price tag, well, is it important? Is it urgent? You know, like it's nice. It's NFT Fridays, bro. Come say hello. Come say hello. You wanna sit down? Come say hello, quick, bro. Quick introduction, bro. It's your time to shine.
Hi everyone.
We're disturbing the show to talk so Max can say who he is, and then make sure that like I'll connect you with Jared. Go on, spit, bro. You got 60 seconds, bro. 60 to 120 seconds. Who's
Alright.
Max?
Yeah, so Max, it's been in the Web3 for the last 6 years, now focusing obviously on the marketing and sales side of different projects, tier 1, tier 2, I would say, on different layers. And yeah, we're building like bear market. It's definitely a building moment, working on different projects with different angles. But like I said, we have our own NFT project, which is an NFT project powered by artificial intelligence. But yeah, in this space, I love this space, Web3 and WAGMI, you know.
What's how can people reach you, bro?
Say it again.
What's the best way people to check you out?
I think LinkedIn, that would be, or Twitter, but yeah, LinkedIn.
How do you spell your Twitter?
It's Frogmax, like my Telegram.
How do you spell it?
It's Frog, it's Frog, and MACS.
Frog, and then MACS, Max.
Yeah.
I thought it was Max, MAX. Is that not correct?
Yeah, that's my name, but then
Social media, MACS.
Yeah.
Frog Max, appreciate you, bro.
Come on, bro. Take care,
You
guys.
told me that you do OTC, bro.
The OTC, I think it's quite hard to, pitch that. You know what I'm saying? That's something on the side. You pitch it only to the world.
Anyway, Amazon ETH bid gets ignored. An offer of was turned down by the owner of Ethereum name service ENS domain Amazon.eth. Who owns Amazon.eth? Is it Amazon themselves or someone else? The initial submission, I'd be pissed if I was Amazon, bro. I'd be pissed. Someone, if that's not Amazon owning Amazon.eth, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ninja. I think that's a really low blow offer.
What is?
Bros, Amazon can buy that domain for a lot more money, bro. So if I was the one owning that domain, I'm gonna play a bit.
Name open see. Wow, it was purchased for 100,000 5 months ago. The owner made 900,000. The offer was been perceived as a low ball given the unfathomable purchasing power of e-commerce leaders. Well, Jeff Bezos, I hope you're pissed, mate. Don't. You're sleeping. But yo, free IP. Go check out if there's like truck.eth or whatever. I've not even looked, mate. Glasses.eth and all of that. Anyway, Final Fantasy NFTs are coming to Polkadot. Read about this. Square, Engine, because Engine Coin, I love Engine. One of the most successful video game series of all time, set to receive the NFT treatment in 2023, as Japanese publisher Square Enix has partnered with blockchain gaming firm Engine to release NFTs based on the Final Fantasy franchise. The NFTs won't be purely digital products, however, playing RPG. Anniversary. Square Enix will first release packs of physical trading cards in spring child. For that's spring 2023. They will sell for $4 per 6 card. I'm buying some of that. Each comes with a code to redeem for a single NFT trading card minted by Engine on its Affinity platform. If you understand Engine tokenomics, that's crazy, which is built on the Polkadot blockchain. That's wild. If I could hold 3 cryptocurrencies, it'd be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polkadot as my third. In November 2023, the publisher will release a limited edition action figure of the GameStar Cloud Strife. Both the standard figure and digital plus edition will come with a code redeem, an NFT certificate of authenticity, but only the latter comes with an additional NFT, a digital replica of the physical toy. The standard figure will sell for $130, the digital plus edition at $160. Let's get it. We're going to learn more about NFT, DM, blockchain, sense the word NFT, booking a one-on-one session. Okay, so before we get into, okay, we're back. Maestro, you good?
Yeah, bro, I'm all good, bro.
Okay, you got anything urgent that you need to tell the world?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
go on.
DCA, DCA, and DCA. That's what I have to tell today. I've been telling that for months, and I will keep telling that. Dollar cost averaging. Keep buying some ETH and some Bitcoin, not a financial advice, but we're in a bearish restart right now. And as my technical analysis are showing me, we're going back down in bear market, guys. So it's a good time, good opportunity to buy in. If you have some NFTs that you cannot get out of them, sell them. I'm selling all of my NFTs. Even if I get $20, $50, profit is profit at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my advice for this weekend. DCA, bro, dollar cost average. The more you can. And yeah, try to sell some NFTs. And I will not be buying right now because a lot of these, I'm gonna be straight up, guys. A lot of these projects are going to cease to exist when the merge is gonna happen and when all these play to earn gaming NFT collections are gonna actually start doing the utilities. Because a t-shirt is not a utility, a free airdrop for me is not a utility, talking to you on spaces is not a utility. So I think now we're gonna actually see the real technology of NFT in a bit. So yeah, that's what I had to say this weekend. Keep studying, keep going on our YouTube pages. Go check out since the beginning what we're trying to explain you guys. And yeah, bro, that's about it. I don't have any advice this week or anything to buy. Only dollar cost average. Every $5, $10 you can waste, instead of buying some bad habiting, buy a little bit of ETH, buy a little bit of Bitcoin. You'll thank me in 2 years.
Word up, word up. I co-sign that. Jared, sorry to keep you waiting. Apologies for the technical difficulties.
All good.
I know that you didn't see me in the meeting with Michael and Keish.
Mhm.
I heard it in the background.
Okay.
Yeah. So the floor is yours, my friend. 28 past 8 p.m. Friday evening. We never know where this video might go. I hope it reaches millions within the future. So imagine there's 5,000 people in the room and the floor is yours. We're in the metaverse. What do you want to say on this day?
I want to get clear on what an NFT actually is and their key value propositions, because most of the people who are getting into the NFT space are getting in just because of the hype and because of the money-making potential, which is there. But you got to understand, most of these NFT projects, like Maestro said, are not going to exist in a few years from now. Most of them are just going to go to zero and completely fail because the people behind it didn't really understand what they were doing, or they did and they just wanted to get some quick money.
You got me on the dot, bro, on the dot.
Right. So let's get clear on what an NFT actually is. When you ask somebody, hey, what's an NFT? If they tell you non-fungible token and they just leave it at that, that's a bad answer. Exactly. That's what NFT stands for, but you need to dig deeper. So when people ask me, what is an NFT? What I tell them is an NFT is a uniquely identifiable digital asset whose ownership and authenticity can be proven on the blockchain. Now, for a lot of new people, even that doesn't help them. So usually at that point, I'll open up my MetaMask wallet or my OpenSea account, and I'll show them examples of all these different NFTs. NFTs are not digital art. They can be, but they don't necessarily have to be. So make sure you understand that any and everything can be integrated into the world of NFTs. So when someone asks, why would I buy an NFT in the first place? That's literally the same thing as asking, why would I buy any product, service, or invest in a business? There's as many answers to why would I buy an NFT as there are products, services, and businesses. It totally depends on that particular project. Who's behind it? What are they planning to do? Most NFTs don't really have any true reason to buy it other than the potential of making money, the hope that there's going to be enough demand that you can sell it for a higher price than what you bought it for. That's most NFTs. I'm focusing on buying NFTs now that are more utility based. Right? I used to own an NFT that gave me voting rights inside of an organization that was buying up physical real estate in Wyoming in the United States. And they were allowing the people who own their NFTs to have voting rights as far as how that land is going to be divided up into parcels, what they're going to do with that land, and they'll have early access to purchase those plots of land when they're more developed. So that's some real world utility right there. I own another NFT project that the founders are using the funds raised from the launch of their NFT to create their own cryptocurrency mining operation physically. And so now,
just you know, this is your Jared, this is your platform. Like, you can share your screen, you can chill. Like, this is your time. Like, there's no filters right now.
Okay, bet I'm gonna share my screen then.
I mean, like, be respectful. You know what I mean? Like, well, everything's not financial, but this is your platform. I'm here to listen. I'm just as a quick introduction, because this is not about me, but do you know who I am in all of this, or no?
No.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm just the original founder of Blockchain Sensei.
Okay.
And we're a Web3 solutions company, also a financial literacy company. So, you know, we have a few subsidiaries, but like we build software on the blockchain. We do legal, accountancy, we run shows, we do education. But yeah, I'm definitely not an NFT expert, so I'm here to learn. So yeah, for sure. Like, please educate.
Okay. Appreciate it.
That's why we're here.
Thank you. So this is the project I was just mentioning, where they use the funds from the project to launch a physical location where they're going to begin mining cryptocurrency. And so this is a project where each of these NFTs that you own is going to entitle you to a little piece of whatever they earn. So I'm going to be able to earn different cryptocurrencies, primarily Ethereum, Bitcoin, and a couple other altcoins passively. Right. And of course, the people who have the more money to invest are going to be better off, because you have to own a handful of these. I own 5. You have to own a handful of them to start getting some meaningful returns. But if you can start accumulating these, I personally think that would be a pretty cool idea. So these are something where the artwork, I don't even like the artwork, but it doesn't matter because I bought this for the utility behind it.
I was about to say that the artwork is looking kind of lame.
Right. And it doesn't really matter though. This could have been a black square and I would have bought it, because it's all about the utility behind it. That's what you're looking for in these projects.
I'm assuming you like dug into the tokenomics, right?
Right. Yeah. And if you go to their, I think they have more details in their Discord. They have white papers breaking everything down. They have projections. They're a very professional organization. They're a registered business. They have doxed founders, so we know their real life name and face and identity. We can go to their LinkedIn's. We can see their experience behind the scenes. And that's really what I look for in the projects that I'm getting into, right? I want to see, do I actually know who these people are? Because if they try to scam me, it makes it a lot easier to hold them accountable if we know who they are. And so that, by the way, I've been in the space for over a year now.
How much, would you be comfortable sharing like how? Would you be comfortable sharing like how much either like actual fiat or like percentage of like your kind of portfolio you would put in these kind of projects? And respectfully, like, is this, because I don't know that much about NFTs, is this like in the degen world? Or is this like not?
Oh no, this is not degen, right? So when people use that term degen in the NFT space, it's like, is this kind of like an irresponsible buy? And I've made those too, right? Where it's just like there's no core fundamentals that make this a valuable project to get in, but you are just hoping that there's enough demand that you can be able to flip it for a profit. Sometimes this works for me, right? But this is a much more responsible play that. I mean, this is a mature project. It's a much more mature project than what we see in the NFT space. And I can't give you a percent on like my portfolio value that I would put into this. I really can't. That'd be hard to do. Say again.
Would you put like a crazy amount, like 10%, 20%, or much lower?
I think 10%. I think 10% would be fair, but it totally depends on which NFTs you're buying. Because if you come in here, you'll see that they have different traits. And these different traits, especially the tier right here, are going to get you different yields. And again, you can estimate all of this by going into their Discord, opening up their white paper where you can read through how all their projections are working, and you can do some math for yourself. But it really depends. But 10% I think is more than reasonable. For a project like this. It totally depends on what your goals are. If you're just an art collector, right? Because I own some NFTs. Let me pull myself up here. And y'all can, I have these two main wallets on OpenSea that you can just look up my name, Jared T. Ross, and you can come see what I'm doing, getting into. But there's some NFTs in here that I bought just because of the art. This one right here. Like, I don't care if this ends up making me a profit. Like I spoke with the person behind this who was working with artificial intelligence to create this. And I liked him. I liked this piece in particular. And so I went ahead and I bought it. Right. And that's it. So, and there's other NFTs that I'm buying primarily because of utility right here. This one, the one. I don't care about the artwork. Say again?
Wait, you bought it for how much? Was that half an Ethereum or?
Oh, no. You saw me listing it for half an Ethereum. I just want to see if I was going to get any bites. But no, I bought that for, I think, 0.1. I think it was 0.1. Yeah. But this is another piece right here. I don't like the artwork. I really don't. The only reason I bought it is because it gives me discounts, a 30% discount on tax services from a tax agency. That's the only reason I bought this. Right. And so I can hold on to this for years and be fine with it with no intention to flip it for a profit or anything.
Okay. And then you're actually going to use that tax service, right?
Right. And I've already used
that tax service in your life.
Yes. And I've already used it. I used it before they even came up with this NFT project. So I was like, okay, it makes even more sense for me to buy this because as I know that I've worked with them before. Let's see.
Definitely.
Oh, this is a cool one right here. The Undead Blocks project. So this is a play to earn game, but they're framing it more as play and earn. Play to earn versus play and earn, because those play to earn games are literally games where you play them just so that you can earn. Whereas play and earn games are more games that you are actually enjoying to play, that you would play anyways, and you just so happen to be getting paid while doing it. So Undead Blocks, if y'all remember Call of Duty Zombies, that's what this is based off of. So they already have a playable demo version. I've been playing the beta version for weeks now. They just had a competition, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, where they gave away $20,000 to people who were playing. So if you were playing in that tournament, you got paid a little bit, right? Of course, the best players were getting paid the most. But if you just were participating in their gameplay, you got paid a little bit. And they're having another competition at the end of this month where anybody can play. You don't have to even own one of the NFTs in order to play, and you can earn some money. So this is a really, really fun game, mature team behind it, and they have VC funding. So I'm really excited about that one for sure. Yeah.
Wait. Could you just confirm exactly this? Could you confirm exactly when this free play is, when anybody without an NFT can play this game?
Yeah, let me confirm that right now. Just go to their Twitter real quick.
Yeah, if you could just like show us, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so they're giving away 10K July 29th, the 30th.
Enjoy this.
Say it again.
I'm just eating my sushi and enjoying this.
Okay. Yeah, so at the end of the month, July 29th, that's when this competition starts. And it looks like you're only going to be able to use the MP5 gun and some type of competition. But yeah, I mean, y'all can watch. They got, if you go on YouTube and look up Undead Blocks gameplay, you can watch people playing the beta version of this game right now.
Hey, sponsored by PokerStar. I love that. I love PokerStar.
Yeah, they got some great partnerships in the works. Oh shoot, they got a billboard. I didn't even know that. But yeah, this is a fun game, and it's so early. They're still in the beta version, and they got a lot of potential. So happy to be a part of that project. But anyways, let's boil it down to the core value proposition of NFTs in the first place.
Right?
So sure, NFTs are these uniquely identifiable digital assets whose ownership and authenticity can be proven on the blockchain. Cool, but why are there any value in those anyways? Right? Why would any industries or businesses be willing to adopt them and integrate them into their business? And the answer, when you ask yourself, why would a business want to get into that, is what business or industries might benefit from things like proof of authenticity, proof of ownership, perpetual royalties that they can earn on all future secondary sales, and immutability, meaning it's unchangeable. Once something has transacted with that particular NFT, you can track that, and nobody can cheat the system or lie about it. You can't have a fake version of it. right? Because it's easily identified right there on the blockchain. And so ask yourself, what industries might benefit from those value propositions? And the answer is just about all of them, right? That's why Time Magazine is considering getting into the NFT world. Because watch this. Now, typically, if I subscribe to a magazine subscription, okay, cool. I subscribe to it. I pay monthly. Awesome. But once I'm done, now I just stop paying and that's it. So on the consumer side, it'd be beneficial for them to have NFTs because now I can sell my Time Magazine membership to someone else. Maybe I make a profit, maybe I don't, but it doesn't really matter. It at least gives me that opportunity to flip that, to sell and get paid by leaving that.
Historically, when people cancel subscriptions, that's it. They don't get any money back. Not one penny. At least now you can get.
Yeah.
Imagine getting paid for canceling your subscription. What a new world.
Yeah, especially on things like country clubs, like exclusive things, clubs that rich people are buying into, right? Now these rich people can be selling their membership to these different organizations. That's usually not something that people can do. And then of course, the organizations can take a cut of the royalties of whatever that sale price is. So let's think about concert tickets, right? Going to events, businesses like Ticketmaster. They're already selling these tickets to all these different events, and they get upset because people are ticket scalpers, where they'll buy a ticket and then they'll resell it on the secondary market. And that organization, that event, isn't getting any cut of that. But if those tickets,
I don't care about those people being annoyed. Shout out to scalpers, scalping.
Right.
Do your.
But
you know
before,
what I mean? It's like everyone else's fault for not scalping. Like I don't have no like there is a tough world out here. And I'm pro scalpers. I don't do it, but shout out to my scalpers, man. My sellers, I don't care.
Well, sure. It's great for the consumers, of course. But when you look at it from the perspective of that company, of big business, they want a cut of whatever they're scalping for. And if those tickets were NFTs, now those scalpers can go ahead and flip it. But the organization is now going to get paid twice from that one ticket sale. So that's where it comes into play for all these different organizations. And that's something that I'm excited about. So anyways, to build some more context on my journey through NFTs, right? Again, I started last year, over a year ago now. And I built my portfolio from basically almost zero to around 63 to 70K in value in about 7 months. And I didn't get really lucky. Like a lot of people, they bought into Bored Apes early on or bought into some project that just had this astronomical floor price. That wasn't me, right? I didn't happen to get super lucky on one project that just took the value there. It was slow and steady getting into these particular projects that floor price are continuing to increase. And one thing to note, a lot of people who have been in the space for as long as I have been scammed. I have yet to be scammed. I haven't gotten rug pulled. My wallets haven't been compromised. And I'm just saying that kind of impressive to be in a space for well over a year and not be scammed yet. And it's because I have strategies that I use to protect myself. One time, I almost did get scammed, right? So there was there's a scam called a rug pull, right? And that's when someone launches a project. As soon as they sell out and make all their money, they abandon the project. They close down their social media accounts, they close down their Discord, and they just completely abandon it and leave all the investors to fend for themselves. That's called a rug pull. And those happen all the time. I was almost a victim of that. But here's a strategy that you can use when you are investing in NFT projects to minimize your risk. So this is what I did. I got on the pre-sale list for that particular NFT project. And that pre-sale list allowed me to mint multiple NFTs. I was allowed to mint up to 3. So what I did is I minted 3. And immediately, I'm talking about within seconds after buying into that project, I went on to OpenSea and I listed one of those NFTs for the full price that I paid to get all 3 of them. So this was a good flip opportunity. I paid, I forget how much it was, but I paid a certain amount to get all 3 of them. And then I sold one to cover my initial investment. So now I could hold those other 2 completely risk-free.
I know this exact strategy. I know.
Right.
And then the second part.
Mm-hmm.
The second part after that is that you hold on to the NFTs until they do a crazy X, like maybe like 7, 8, 9, 10X. And the last one you keep for the
Right. That's a general principle, but it didn't work out that way for me in this case because that project ended up being a rug pull. So like hours after they launched and sold out, they started closing stuff down and everyone realized, oh shit, this is a rug pull. And so I still had 2 of those NFTs and I still have them to this day, as a matter of fact. And so that's why I was almost a victim, but because I minimized my risk by flipping that first NFT, I'm risk-free in the project. And so those other 2 aren't really losses to me. So I was unimpacted by that rug pull. So that's just one strategy y'all can use moving forward with projects where it makes sense. You don't always have to do that, but it is something that I do in a lot of those degen type projects that I'm getting into. So, yeah, I've had a great time in the NFT space, and through my learning, what I found is that most people are really bad about talking about NFTs. They just aren't very articulate. They don't know what they're talking about, and they don't know how to onboard people who are foreign to that space. And as I went through my learning experience, I found out how to talk about this space in ways that make sense for people. And so what I did is I created the NFT Equation. Right, so this is both a book and a full online course that guides you through the NFT space and gives you the blueprint to my success in the space. You can find the book on Amazon for a couple bucks, and it's got over 100 5-star reviews. Or you go to nftequation.com, and then you can get enrolled and learn all about the course material there. But I understand that most of the people here who are listening to don't even know me. So what you can do is you can DM me on Instagram. It's the same name on all platforms, Jared T. Ross. You can DM me on Instagram and ask me for or you just DM me the word equation, and I'll send you a link to a free 60-minute NFT masterclass that'll get you foot in the door of the NFT space if you're brand new. So again, just DM me the word equation on Instagram, Jared T. Ross.
Is that link a private link or a public link?
It's a public link.
Oh, so give me that link and I'll put that link in the description of here.
Okay, absolutely. I'll grab that for you.
Pop up.
Yep. I always offer that because I want to make sure people have enough information to get started in this NFT space. I just put the link in the chat of Zoom.
Okay, for sure. Let me just copy that. I'll put it into the description, no problem. Like a very well versed person in the space. Let's open up the floor to questions, man. Emily, what's up, Emily? How you doing? We have Emily here. Emily O. Halloran, in the Zoom.
Hey, Jared, I just want to say something really quick. You're really interested in the knowledge. This is the type of people I will really love to bring in my communities on spaces. I host spaces on a regular basis. I have my podcast. There's a friend of mine here with the gutter cat. His name is Julian. We are hosting a lot of spaces. We're in the Not Okay Bears community. So basically what we're doing is we're building, it's a mental awareness project. It's really dope. But what we're doing is we're giving a lot of people opportunity to bring their concept or their creativity on board. And that's like people like me. I'm a day trader and I have a lot of people that day trade too. We like to invest our money in things that can actually make something useful as a longevity project in the future, or a pioneering system that we can build that can keep educating and inform people on how to do it correctly. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what we're doing. It's a new niche, it's a new space. But if you are informed and educated and you have the data, you can be positioned to be first in the gold rush. Let's put it like that.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yo, it's
welcome.
nice to meet you guys, bro. And Maestro, thank you for bringing me in here, bro.
Yeah, no problem, guys. This is what I do every Friday. I told you. And he's a musician on Web3. He's actually going to start touring. And you've been talking about tickets, about the smart contracts and all those things. So it's really dope if you can hop into our spaces later on today. I'll send you the link. You can follow me on Twitter, maestrogolden.eth. It's pretty easy. And then you can see what we do on platform, especially Twitter and Discord.
And real quick, not to take you guys off course, but where are you guys located?
I'm in San Francisco.
Oh, fire. What about you, Fadian?
London.
Oh, London, dope, man. I'll be out there for that's gonna be the beginning of my Europe tour. Actually, it's gonna be NFT London, so I'm excited, bro. I'll tap in. I'll have to. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the work office of blockchain, bro.
Oh, very nice. A blockchain sensei?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We're in Canary Wharf, which is basically it's like Wall Street, but in London.
Well, then once he teaches me some ways, I might have to come see the place. But no, I'll be in Europe for a few months. So.
Don't even wait till he teaches you ways. Just when you're here, just come. That's when you'll be ready. When you're done.
Absolutely, bro. Yo, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm just here to peep the knowledge, man. I appreciate y'all.
Meet you.
Awesome.
But please, have you got a question for Jared? It's our special guest. Please,
Emily, look ready. Emily's ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was moving around and couldn't use my camera or mic, but I've been listening and I appreciate everything that you guys shared. I'm very new to the new the NFTs like metaverse space. I've just literally within the past few weeks I've become super obsessed with it and just trying to learn as I can. So it's I appreciate just kind of everything that you shared. I guess my main interest is just in creation of NFTs, also trading, but I like to do art myself, so I'm trying to kind of learn about how to strategize creating an NFT project. Very much in stages.
Awesome. So
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, so welcome to the space. And I would say that for artists who are looking to enter the NFT space, I typically think that you'll be better off trying to position yourself not as some type of opportunity for people to get rich, but as an opportunity for people who actually love your art to have some type of investment, have some type of stake in you as an artist. So you got to make sure that you are building your online brand and persona. Do you have an online presence related to your art already?
Yeah, I just have an Instagram.
Okay.
And then it's kind of cheesy, but I do Instagram pictures, and then I've my NFTs are just kind of digital art versions of it. But I do have a lot. I'm not some huge Instagram person, but I do have a lot of people who I have connected with through Instagram who also kind of like my NFTs, even though they're not up for sale yet. So it's very baby stages, just kind of I enjoy doing it, and it's kind of of interest to me. But I don't know a proper strategy. So that's really good advice that you just gave to
Good. What kind of art are you doing?
Photography.
I love photography.
Photography and digital art, yeah. And,
okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I have it's kind of a inspirational, I do a bunch of self-portraits, and then there's kind of an inspirational theme behind it. And there's a backstory throughout. It's the story of kind of the past few months last year that I've told through pictures. But it's just, yeah, so it's no expectations. It's just a cool thing. And I like the NFT space of just, I have a background in finance and trading stocks. So it's learning about NFTs is kind of cool because it combines the finance part with the art part. So it's cool. So it's also cool to just be able to connect with you guys because you're some of the first people that I've talked to about this. So
awesome. So if someone comes up and asks you, Emily, why would I buy one of your NFTs? Would you have an answer for them?
Not right now. I think what I learned kind of through this conversation and that you touched on is to make sure that there's some sort of utility, some sort of, it's not, oh, this is a cool piece of art, let me buy this. There has to be some sort of value under it, which I've always said, I'm hesitant towards the crypto space just because it's very iffy. There's no underlying value between cryptocurrencies, but it's cool because NFTs kind of, you can be able to do that.
Right.
So maybe next steps that I've learned from today is to somehow create some sort of utility behind my art.
Okay. And have you ever sold any art outside of NFTs?
No, I've never.
Okay.
I've always been purely a hobby.
Okay.
I just like
Gotcha.
just give it to
Gotcha.
friends.
So let me give you some context because I'm actually I'm an artist myself. I do paintings. I haven't done one in a while though, but I used to do them quite a bit. And I sold one once for like 160, $200, something like that. And there was never a conversation of why would I buy your painting, Jared? It was, hey, I like this painting. I'm gonna buy it. So I want you to take this away with you is because you are an artist. You don't necessarily have to add utility to your NFTs. So keep that in mind. Like when people are launching these big projects with 10,000 NFTs, they all have like the same base character, and then they have all these different styles to it. Those are more geared towards needing some type of utility. But if you are an artist, right? If people will come and pay you to do photography or something for them outside of the NFT space, I don't really think that you need to add utility to your work. If someone comes and asks you, why would I buy one of your NFTs? Why would anyone buy a piece of art? Sometimes, yes, they are looking to flip that, but usually that's years down the line in their heads when they're trying to flip a piece of art. But oftentimes it's because they like you as an artist and they like your art. They just want to be supportive. I have bought pieces of art as NFTs purely because I like the person, I like the piece of art. No utility whatsoever. Now, it can still be great to add utility. And the cool thing as someone who creates an NFT is you have the option to add an infinite amount of utility at any point in time. So you can launch your NFTs today. Let's say I buy one. I spend $100 on it. Cool. Now I have this just because I liked it. 10 years from now, you're renowned around the world as a great photographer. You can decide, hey, look, I'm going to give the opportunity to one of my early NFT holders to come fly on a private jet with me, to come to this photo shoot or to get a free photo shoot. You can decide to just give all these random perks that your holders weren't expecting. But as an artist, first and foremost, it might just make sense to make it truly about the art, because although there is a lot of money hungry people in the NFT space, there are also people who truly just want the art. And sometimes that's okay. So I wouldn't get too caught up necessarily. But if you do want to add utility, try tying that into you as a brand, you as a person, as an artist, and you can say, hey, look, you get behind the scenes access to, my creative process. I'll give you presets for my photos on how I do my edits. I'll give you a free photo shoot, maybe one time or something like that. You can add those utilities as you want, but I wouldn't try to make yourself a utility focused project. Your art is what people should be buying it for, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And the fact that you can add utility down the road if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Emily, feel free. You can DM me on Instagram with any additional questions, get feedback, and I have a couple free classes that I could give you as well.
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. I'll definitely reach out to you. I appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Let me just add into this from somebody who loves cryptocurrency. Like I love blockchain technology. I too have a background in trading. So originally Forex, 2015, 2016. Most recently cryptocurrency. And then I want to get into options trading as well. I love art. I too am an artist, but I'm a musical artist. I'm actually a rapper called Ninja T. But that aside, my kind of NFT journey is this, right? Don't shoot me, but I've never bought an NFT in my life. I've also never sold in my life. All the NFTs that I own were gifted to me. Actually, not so lie. I've bought like 2 or 3. I bought 2 or 3 NFTs, but yeah, I for sure bought less than 5 and sold less than 5. Mm-hmm. So I definitely bought 2 or 3, but yeah. My NFT collection is mainly gifted NFTs, but get this, I own equity in NFT projects because I provide value. So as a business operator, I am in the I own a lot of ownership, whether it's 1% to 10%, whatever. Not just myself, but blockchain. I say I as in Blockchain Sensei has ownership in NFT projects because we do what? We do custom smart contracts. We do Discord management. We do social media. So one thing that I recommend is that if you can find like some of your friends that can do other stuff, like give them some equity in your project. Like if you've got a person who's very business minded, business focused, that can take care of the business and social media, helps you with the Discord, you know, give that friend a little 10% and be like, hey, I can't pay you, but if you believe in me as an artist, help me build this and I'll give you 10%. And that's how I have my ownership, because I don't like, as a businessman, I don't want to stray the conversation, but I always say this, I say this publicly. Yes, I like stocks. Yes, I like crypto, but my equity, because I own companies and I'm in real estate and stuff like that, without going too much into it, I care more about my private equity than any public asset, right? So like the biggest equity I have in this world is the equity and the ownership in Blockchain Sensei. And the only way an NFT project usually works out is when there's a team, in my opinion. I don't think usually they work when it's like a solo artist trying to manage the Discord, trying to do Twitter, trying to reply to YouTube and do AMAs and think about social media. So get yourself a good team if you can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'll add on to that. That's true. Most NFT projects aren't going to have much longevity if they don't have a great team. However, especially when it comes to just art, because keep in mind, when we say the term project, in my head at least, I'm thinking, okay, you got thousands of NFTs, you got thousands of people investing, right? And there's usually some type of utility where you have to actually build out an entire Discord. It's more like running a business. But if I want to just take my paintings and turn those into NFTs and sell those as art, you might not even need a team. You really can just make it about you as an artist, and as your personal brand grows and your notoriety as an artist grows, attention will naturally flow to that. And there's not really that much management unless you do want to launch a community in a full-scale project where you have hundreds or thousands of NFTs and some type of cohesive theme.
I'm not saying hundreds of thousands. I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. He's allowed to disagree, obviously. I think every okay. Let me ask you, Emily. On a scale of 0 to 10, how artistic and creative are you? And on a scale of 0 to 10, how business oriented are you?
How creative am I? I would say like a 7. And business oriented, I would say a 7. 7 for both.
Oh wow, that's okay.
But
maybe you can do it yourself.
I also have like never really thought about my art as either like a full commitment or a business. It's been very like, oh, I'm bored and I just want something to do. And then now just learning about the NFT space, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool because it's interesting and it's something that maybe I could potentially do. So it's
after the conversation has been very interesting. Right, let me go deep. What is your dream, Emily? What are you trying to do?
Well, my dream is to not have to work for someone else. So to be able to work.
You currently work for someone else?
Yes, I work at 9 to 5.
Okay, cool, right? So you want freedom.
Yeah.
Okay. Myself and people in Blockchain Sensei have achieved some level of freedom. Like for example, 11 a.m. on Monday, I was at the gym. Not everyone can do that, right? That's just a random example. It's not the most extravagant thing ever, but it's just a random example, right? And you have to tap into your strengths and your weaknesses. So my strengths is I'm just, in my opinion, a great CEO and a great leader, I would like to think. So I've built a team around me that are experts. So for example, like Keish is a technical director and he knows the most about DeFi and tokenomics, and it's a reasonable amount of tokenomics and mathematics, but I definitely can't code, right? But I can put deals together. I definitely can't draw, right? But I can get artists business. So just tap into like what you love, whether it's a mixture. Like my number one strategy is I'm always in the business of just like generating new clients, cash flow and equity. And then with that money, I put it in long-term investments and I also trade as well. And then outside of that, I do art, and I actually don't monetize on my art. Some people ask like, why don't you monetize on like your music and stuff like that? I'm not here to promote that, but you know, if you look up the name like Ninja TEA, I've got like videos on 100,000, etc. But I'm not here to promote music. But I've never once NFT'd my music. It's not the right time. It's artistically doesn't feel right. Right. So I actually separate my art and my business. So business is business, and I'm in the business of business art, but I don't monetize on my own art. So you really just tap into yourself and ask yourself, do you even want to do it? Is it, I will at some point NFT my music, of course, but it's just not the right time because I'm running like a 26 people operation. I'm moving like a CEO, right? I'm not thinking about being a rapper and NFT in a collection. I can't serve it. So on a deeper level, like ask yourself, you know, how you're going to free yourself from the 9 to 5. And then like, it might not even be Web3. It might be Amazon e-com, right? I know Amazon e-com boys and Forex traders that kill it. Like make more than people who flip NFTs all day. So like just love and like keep learning about NFTs, learn. And then at the right time, the right opportunity will present itself and it'll just tick. And then that's your time to sell NFTs. Even if that time is 2020, no rush to even sell them. There's no pressure, just keep learning.
Yeah, no,
I'm in the mix.
That was great to hear. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.
Excited to keep learning. It's cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go. We have more than 600 hours on YouTube. Explain a lot of good
I've been
things.
learning 2021 and I bought less than 5. I think long term. I own like.
Cool. Any other questions?
Hey guys, I gotta wrap it up. I have an appointment in like 10 minutes. It was very nice, very educational. Emily, we have a lot of hours explaining a lot of details in NFT on YouTube. You should definitely bench watch them this weekend.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
Get a
Yes.
conversation
Hey.
with Jared. Get a conversation.
Yo, Jared, really nice
Welcome
meeting
back.
you, bro. Like I said,
Meet you.
follow me and we will talk more about some data on spaces. That'll be very dope. Hey, Julius, I'll catch you up in spaces later, bro. Gotta bounce. Ninja, take care, brother. Love you.
Love too.
Love you, bro. I'm gonna go
Jared,
record
really
that song I was supposed to send you 3 months ago. My bad.
Love you, bro. Take care.
Hey, talk to you soon, bro.
I'll shoot you guys a message. I appreciate
Are
it.
you guys all in Europe?